Welcome back to everyone. Today's video, I'm playing Planet Coaster, and today's video, we're going to be doing the park tour for Fantasy Funland. So, this is the last park series of Planco 1. I know Planet Coaster 2 is already released, and I've already started making videos on it. As of when I'm recording this releases 2 days from now. But, or not this video, but Planet Coaster 2. So, yeah. But let's get this tour started with, and make sure this is a good send-off to Planco 1. But to start off with, we have our parking lot. Simple parking lot I've done in pretty much every series. Got our ticket booths, and our exit over here. Not much signage, but just wanted to try and keep it a little bit more basic. Coming up along here, we have our pathway across it. I put benches and garbage cans, and I also put billiards up along here. I also have lighting all throughout the entire park too. But coming into our park, I'll go over the main stuff after we're done with the tour. On our left, we have Just Moto, which is the main gift shop for the park, and on the right, we have tickets and also our restrooms for outside the park. Come on in. This is our entrance and this is our exit, and that's the big Fantasy Funland sign. On the left, we have our spinning coaster, which we'll go ride in a little bit. But on the right, we have guest relations, and also another bathrooms for inside the park. Continuing down this main pathway, we're actually not going to go to the spinning coaster. We'll come back to that, but we'll go off to the right for now. We got a little mural on the side, some planners over here. And on the left, we have a little food unit. Serves burgers and American food like that. Then on the right, we have Delugio's Pizza. This little pizza place, and then also on the left we have Big Wheel. On the right we do have our antique cars, which I did say I would name it, which seems I haven't put in the name. I kind of forgot about that, but no one commented on that video, so I'll come up with a name and I'll show it to you after we're done with the ride. So let's go on a ride, and I'll see you after the antique cars. See you in just a little bit.
Mushroom says they're good.
Alrighty, so that is Cadillac Cars, our antique car ride in Fantasy Funland. Just came up with that name. Totally original. Alright, so continuing on the tour, on the right we have Hyperspin. Just simple little flat ride here to fill up in the area. And there is park benches all throughout here, just to give places for people to eat, because there's not a whole lot of places, there's no real designated food area. But, coming on down here, on our right, we have Ascender, which is our drop tower. This is one of the main thrill attractions of our park, and one of the very few, because this is indeed a family park. We also have a secondary park entrance for maintenance vehicles and stuff of that sort. And on here, on the right, we have Fly and Eagles. So we just have some eagles here, and then we have our Wild Blue over here. Both just big old cattle pens. Then on the right, we got the bathrooms, and here's the entrance to Big Wheel. Then we have Hot Dog Squad, which is a hot dog place. Coming across the path, on the right, we have the exit to our chair swing. Also the exit to Magic Twirl, and here's the entrance to Magic Twirl. And then this is Sidewinder, which is the park's mock spinning coaster. Coming on through here, just big old cattle pens. There is some scenery and some stuff. But coming on into our station, just simple spinning coaster station. I'll just try to keep these stations very simple. Not a whole lot to them. I mean, this one probably does need some framework done to it, but it'll do. It got the job done. But yeah, let's go for a ride on Sidewinder, and I'll meet back up with y'all after to continue with the tour. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, so that was Sidewinder, our mock spinning coaster. Coming on down here, just go past one of the main maintenance areas, and on the left, just a ride, and the station, obviously. Coming on down this pathway, it's all stuff we already went over. But coming on down to here, on the right we have the exit to the Wild Blue, and also we have the entrance and exit to DJ Power. Just another flat ride. This is one of the more thrilling flat rides to go along with the drop tower. And also the spinning coaster and our wooden coaster we'll talk about in a little bit. On the right we got restrooms. Left we have a Weisenhower, or I don't know what the restaurant's actually called. But we also have the chair swing, and this is actually on the left. Little cattle pen in the back. Doesn't need to be large because of how much capacity this chair swing has. Benches, lights, all that. And then we have our whirly rig over here. And also Rocktopus. We have our watering hole, which is just some vending machines, and then we have Goliath, which is our wooden coaster. And we have just a big old cattle pen of hell for this. There is some flowers and stuff. Got our little maintenance area over here. Coming on up to here. This is our station. Nice little gravity group wooden coaster. Nothing too large, just a little family coaster. Probably the most intense ride in the park is the mock spinning coaster, but this isn't far behind. But let's go for a ride on our gravity group wooden coaster. So I'll see you after the ride. Alrighty, so that was Goliath, our nice little gravity group wooden coaster. Coming on down the exit ramp. Coming to this little plaza here. Got some nice low lighting, but the main big thing is this big fountain in the center. And also right in the first helix of our spinning coaster, the first of two. But let's watch it as it goes by. Some perfect timing right there. I decided to put this in. Felt right. And nice little opportunity for a little plaza. And definitely looks really nice. Got our planners here. And that brings us back to here. But that's pretty much it for the park. We do have the backstage stuff like our maintenance areas. So I'm just going to start in the back and then go all the way around. So this is our maintenance road. Goes around the entire park. It does disconnect here, but that's because of the wooden coaster. This area is here just to give access to our concrete trough here, and there is some graffiti on this trough. And then over here, this is just access into this one. Because these are deeper, we do need the stairs and actual access points to get in them. The spinning coaster ones aren't deep enough, so we don't need them. And this is just in the middle of a bunch of trees in here. Coming along our maintenance road, and then we have the maintenance area for the wooden coaster. This doesn't need to be any too much bigger, or it doesn't need to be any bigger. This is actually the perfect size because you can fit a whole train in there, and you would only need to fit one in there. You could fit the second one in later. And these aren't too large. If you look at Oscar's Wacky Taxi, its maintenance building is literally just a little rectangle, pretty much built underneath the structure of the ride. Continuing on down the road, on the left we have our spinning coaster. Like I said, these troughs, they aren't deep enough to actually need some sort of way to get down, or any fall protection. So, as you can see, the track doesn't even go actually below the trough. Same with this one over here. I mean, it does go in it, but this one's still fine. I also didn't have space to put in a ladder anywhere. But then continuing on this trough, like I said, again, while this is deeper, couldn't really put any sort of ladder in there, so it's fine. Then coming along here, we have this is the access into this back area. Have the maintenance area for our spinning coaster over here. And then we just have main vehicle parking, and then also a big warehouse, and the backstage for our gift shop over here. This is where they park most of the maintenance vehicles. Coming along to the other side of our parking lot, while we might be passing the actual maintenance area, the access is right here. So there are some cars parked up, and then we also have our warehouse here. Access into our restrooms and park facilities for our guest relations and tickets. And just some more parking. Access into our antique cars. And this is the maintenance area for the antique cars. I really liked how this one turned out for it. But it doesn't need to be much more than this for it. Most of the cars, they wouldn't need to be they wouldn't need maintenance, and if they wanted to take them off, they would just put them in this big open area. It's also the backstage for our one restaurant here. Did forget to mention too, the restaurant that's over here. Backstage is right there. Small little area, which they necessarily don't need it, but they should. But then coming along here, this is our maintenance road. Goes around our antique cars, which are now called, what are they called? Forgot already. Cadillac cars. Goes around Cadillac cars, and this is our access into the park, at least for the back area. Just some vehicles here. Probably getting ready for after the park closes. Then our path continues down here, just to end off here, which just doesn't have any access anywhere, but you need a border road, so let's give it a border road. But yeah, so that's it for this park. Do hope you have enjoyed, but this will be the last episode of Funland Coaster 1. Hope Funland Coaster 2 turns out well, and I like the game, and we can get some beautiful parks like I have done in Funland Coaster 1, or even better parks, but yeah. So, this will be it for Funland Coaster 1. Do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to like, subscribe, and I do hope you enjoyed the series. But I hope to see you in Funland Coaster 2. See ya!